Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello people and welcome to Footy Judgmo. Lots of news, lots of transfer news to go through, lots of things to talk about and lots of talking points. Number one, this is fake. This is not happening now. For the people that are saying this can happen, I don't think it's going to happen now. I don't think it's going to happen in the summer. It will require a massive and a humongous bid that I don't think Liverpool owners. So let's get this out of the way. I have it. It's saved. I don't think it's going to happen. There are a couple of news, people, that we want to talk about. First, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, of course. Hit that like button if you're here now. Hit that like button if you're watching this on the replay. Number one, Arsenal should keep their hands away from Marcus Thuram. You can't land him. He won't go to Arsenal. I don't think he's on the table, but there was a lot of news and even AFTV is fucking talking about it. The other thing is that the Matthias Cunha situation, which is very, very interesting, because if we said, and we're going to talk about that as well, the situation, we're going to talk about garnacho. Garnacho is a super interesting situation as well, because Napoli, based on Fabrizio, already bid. Like the people that said there are rumors, blah, blah, blah. There was a bid already and it was rejected based on Fabrizio Romano. The problem is Chelsea are interested in Delap. But in the same time, Chelsea entered the race for garnacho. We're going to talk about that as well, which is one of the strangest moves I have seen lately. To be honest, I don't know what Chelsea are thinking. I don't know what they want, to be honest. And of course, for the Liverpool fans, I think Mohamed Salah dropped a hint yesterday about him staying at Liverpool, about what is going on, about everything that is going on at Liverpool. And there's still Van Dijk is still not signed. Salah has not signed and everything. But I want, of course, this is between me and you. We want to talk. If you are watching this in the replay, hit that like button and also put the comments in the comment section underneath the video and let me know. And also in the chat, let me know what you guys think. A couple of things I wanted to start with. I actually wanted to start with the Alejandro Garnacho situation. We're going to talk about Arsenal. We're going to talk about Chelsea. We're going to talk about Liverpool. I'm leaving Arsenal because Arsenal are a can of worms at the current moment. I was on the show yesterday with Lee, Northside, Kenny, on Dan Post's channel, 12 Man Podcast. And I don't like, we had a discussion about Arteta and the club and the team and all these problems. But I want to start with Garnacho's situation, which is very interesting, because the opening bid for Alejandro Garnacho was 50 million, including the packages. Antonio Conte want him. The problem now is that Fabrizio said that Chelsea are discussing freaking Garnacho internally. I don't know what Chelsea are doing. There was the Delap situation. You want Delap. Why is Garnacho on the radar of Chelsea? I don't understand, to be honest with you. It's absolutely out of my head. Like, I don't know why this is happening. I don't understand. What would Chelsea do with Alejandro Garnacho? I need someone to explain to me. He's too expensive. Man United is asking for a higher price than what this guy is worth. He's not a fantastic player. He's not a great player. He wouldn't be a game changer at Chelsea. Chelsea needs someone better for that money. Chelsea can go and try to get Mbuemo or Wissa or someone from is better than Garnacho for that much money. And I don't think that is. I don't understand how Chelsea fans feel about this. It's absolutely ridiculous and garbage, to be honest, having Alejandro Garnacho at the club. What is Garnacho going to do? What is Garnacho going to do at Chelsea, to be honest? Like, subscribe. As Saad Football Corner says, big up Saad. We'll see you on the Lawa today. You have to win your game today, or you don't. We'll see about that as well. We have to win as well, Inter, in the Champions League. But Alejandro Garnacho is absolutely doesn't suit Chelsea, doesn't suit Maresca, doesn't suit the style of play at Chelsea. I don't think he's someone who adds anything. Chelsea should be aiming to win the league next season, or at least challenge for the league this season. Alejandro Garnacho is not that ilk of a player. What are the owners doing? The problem is, I don't believe that Sancho at the current moment is a winning player, right? Sancho is good. He improved at Chelsea. He actually is playing way better than he was playing at Manchester United. But you need to, if you're going to spend 60 million on Garnacho, because the bid for Napoli was rejected for 50 million, and that's from outside of Italy. So imagine if Chelsea, and hear me out, okay? Hear me out. This is wallahi, very important. If you're going to sign, if Napoli's bid 50 million euros and it was rejected and they are outside Italy, how much do you think Chelsea will pay for Garnacho? Man United paid for Mount 65 million or 55 million pounds. Chelsea are not going to demand less than 55 million pounds. For 55 million pounds, I believe you can go and get yourself a Semenyo. I believe you can go and get yourself a way better player than that. 55 million pounds is a lot of money for Garnacho. If Garnacho was a 25, 30 million pound player, I would say Chelsea, go for him. Maybe he will improve. Maybe even if it doesn't work out, even if he's not going to start, you're going to sell him for 40, 50 and you're going to make a profit on him. Apologies, I'm drinking my coffee in the morning. So if that is the case, but for them to pay that much money for Garnacho, because the bid, 50 million euros, was, this is Fabrizio Romano's tweet, was rejected. How much do we think Chelsea will pay? That's a lot of money for a player from Garnacho's ilk, to be honest. Whitney Lay is saying United make good players crap. That is very true. You are spot on and very true, but I don't think Garnacho has that magnificent ability, to be honest with you. I don't think Garnacho is that guy. Guys, can we get to 100 likes? It's over 150 of you here. Let's get to 100 likes. Very, very important for me. So I don't think Garnacho is that great. Bro, Garnacho scored 2 goals in the league or 1 goal in the league, and he has played a lot of minutes. So I don't know what is Chelsea doing here. Go and try to get Garnacho. You don't go and sign a 60 million or 50 million pound player to be depth. You don't. You just don't. In this market with PSR, you don't do that. You don't do this. There are the other options for Chelsea. There are the Delap rumors. People say 50 million pounds for Garnacho. That's a lot. Garnacho hasn't had like a brilliant season. Garnacho's not an amazing player. I don't know why people think that Alejandro Garnacho is a good player. He's not fantastic. He's not amazing. He won't. 60 million pounds is a lot of freaking money for Alejandro Garnacho. Chelsea, someone should wake up. Someone should shake these owners and tell them, what the fuck are you doing? This 60 million can get you a better player. Without a shadow of a doubt in my mind. Without a shadow of a doubt in my mind. Like, I don't believe that this guy is worth that money at all. I'm just checking something because there are news that was dropped in a bit. You know what I mean? There are people that say in Matt Law, this is crazy actually. 2 hours ago, someone dropped Matt Law dropped news about Chelsea. This is kind of weird though. Now, let me show you. Matt Law is on Chelsea's next. I think people at Chelsea like Sesko Delap. I don't really see why Osimhen would have disappeared off it. Chelsea is tracking them for sure, practically. Particularly Sesko and Delap. If Chelsea believe deals is possible in January, Chelsea can go for the Delap situation. Even though I like Delap a lot for Chelsea. I think Delap is young. I want Chelsea to go and sign Osimhen or Gyökeres. If I'm a Chelsea fan, I am looking for Chelsea to actually go. But however, even if they go and sign Delap, I would think, yeah, that's fine. That's not a bad option. But I want you to think about this. Simply. 50 million for Garnacho or 50 million for Delap. Can someone in the chat, I want everyone to put me Delap or Garnacho for the same money. You tell me in the chat. Which one? Chelsea are in need for a striker. I think they have enough wingers at the current moment to continue the season to the end with Neto, Madueke, even Cole Palmer can play on the side. There is Jadon Sancho. Why the fuck are Chelsea not going in for Delap? It just doesn't make any sense. And Chelsea are in need. Garnacho is not going to come in and score goals. So Delap, without a shadow of a doubt. So I don't understand. But let me ask you guys something in the chat, because my opinion, Delap or Osimhen? If you're going to get Delap or Osimhen for the same price, which one would you get? Delap or Osimhen? Osimhen is best. I agree with the Joker. Osimhen is the best. For me, that's my opinion. Osimhen would be best. And that's why, even though Delap is up and coming and a promising forward, I would think that Osimhen, a no-brainer here, just fucking no-brainer. You know what I mean? Just no-brainer here. Go and get Osimhen without a shadow of a doubt. In my mind, Osimhen will guarantee you 20-plus goals. If you have Palmer behind him, if you have Sancho to feed him on the transition, he's phenomenal, fantastic. Delap is great, and I like Delap. But I think Osimhen would suit Chelsea more, to be honest with you. Chelsea need a player, to be honest, like that. Need a striker, because how is Jackson going to go back to the form? Chelsea should not leave. Wallahi, Nathan, I don't know. I don't know how Chelsea can still spend money. I actually don't know. They sell good, they loan players, they have money in the bank, there's something. Osimhen is young. Osimhen is not that old. Osimhen is 25, if I'm not mistaken. That is not that old, to be honest with you. But on the football side, we're going to talk about it later on the show. Are Chelsea in risk to losing top 4 if they don't sign a striker? I think the $1 million question that you need to ask yourself is that if you're a Chelsea fan, if you're a Chelsea board, am I risking not making top 4 if I do not go and sign a striker, if I rely on Cole Palmer to score goals? I think yes. There is a risk. They're not guaranteed top 4 if they don't sign a striker, because if Jackson isn't scoring goals, listen, in the last game, you relied on crosses and stuff like that, or like the first goal was from a set piece and then the shot and they went to Adebayo. In my opinion, Chelsea need a striker in the second half of the season to deliver. If it's not Jackson, they literally, Liverpool, Anfield watch. What is this? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? It's crazy, actually. Are you serious? They aren't going to bid for him. I don't think they are going to bid for him. No, that's not going to happen. That's why I'm thinking Chelsea need to go and get a forward in the second half of the season. No, guys, I don't see this. Let me check. Let me check with you while we're here. Anfield watch. Here we go. No, there is no bid for Isak. There is nothing. So can we go back to Chelsea again? People spread false information in the chat. Oh my God. Yes, okay, I understand. It's this news, okay? From this guy, Indy Kyla News, okay? He said, Liverpool owners have given the green light for recruitment. Alexander Isak is an option. This is not a confirmed news at all. At all. How can we stop this bullshit? Can we stop this bullshit? They aren't going to bid, bro, for Isak, bro. They aren't going to bid for Isak now. Liverpool are not. And also Newcastle are not selling now for less than 150 million pounds. The fuck is wrong with people? You believe what you want to believe. My man here is living in Coco Land. Coco Land. How are Newcastle going for a Champions League spot? And yes, Liverpool, come and take our best player. Yes. Let us miss on the Champions League money. Come and take our best player so we have zero chance of making Champions League football. Yeah, have some shame. I wanted to touch on this, but let me do AMT. I'm going to do Arsenal in a bit. If our team win their respective games, is it enough to get top 8 automatically? No, it is a little bit packed. It is not enough. But I believe if they win tonight, it will be enough for both. The Inter will be on 16 and Arsenal will be on 16, if I'm not mistaken. So both teams will be able to get top 8 automatically. I don't think Arsenal should be thinking about the Champions League, my friend. I don't think you should be thinking about the Champions League at all. Now, forget the Champions League. You're going to qualify anyway. And you're going to qualify top 8 because you're going to win your last game. Arsenal are in a different place. Arsenal are in a biggest dilemma. And I think Arsenal are the team in the current moment in the Premier League in most trouble. In most trouble. And we're going to talk about it, AMT. And people want more. Why do you always talk about Arsenal? Yesterday, I didn't speak about Arsenal. Aurora, I spoke about Chelsea. The last thing I want to talk about the Man United thing is that the bid was rejected for this guy Dorgu. In my opinion, why are Man United going for a 20 years old and not someone from the Premier League? Why? I believe that Man United need someone that is better than him. I don't know. I think this guy is, people think I watch Lecce play football. I don't wake up in the morning to watch freaking Lecce play Empoli or play Bologna in the morning. I don't wake up to watch that. All my work is in the Premier League. So I don't watch that. I watch Lecce play Inter. He's a good player. He's an okay player. You know what I mean? He's an okay player. But in my opinion, Man United, if you're a Man United fan, you should demand better than this, in my opinion. Kerekes, there is Nouri, there is Robinson from Fulham. There are a lot of others, like go and bid for Stupinian. This is a young kid in 20 years old. Man United need players with better, older than this. That's my opinion. If I'm a Man United fan, I know that Man United fans gas this, and this is not me hating on Man United. You gas this. Oh my God. I'm sorry. When were Man United buying players from Lecce? When? When did this happen, bro? You know what? If you say DeMarco, if Man United go and try for DeMarco, I would respect it. I don't think he would go, but I would respect it. Go Carlos Augusto. He's a left wing back that suits Amorim's system to the T. Go and fork the money for Inter. I don't think he will go. But in my opinion, this is the elk of Man United. Carlos Augusto, you know what I mean? Plays for the champions of Italy. Go and fork the money of that. Go and fork the money for Theo Hernandez from Milan. Like, who is this guy, bro? Who is this guy? And you see Saeed or someone gas it. You see people talking about it. They're happy with the signing. What is this, bro? What is this? Where do Man United go from here? How is this the level of freaking Man United? Like, why would this? Why is this the level of Man United? Do they go backward or do you want to go forward with Amorim? I don't understand, to be honest. If I'm a Man United fan and I'm like, what is this, bro? What is this? Udogie was one of the best left backs in Italy, Jack, when Spurs signed him. He was spoken about very, very highly. There is a difference on Udinese. He was spoken about very, very highly. This guy, it doesn't come for Taba Eliomi. You know, like if you guys know, he doesn't, he's not even offered to any. Like, what is this, bro? Yeah, because we don't have money, MPD. There is a difference between us and you, Habibi. We normal back in the days, Inter. Okay, so when we have money, and even though we weren't winning, and let me explain to you. And that is, let me explain to you. Inter used to go for the R9, the Zamoranos. You know what I mean? What's this? And by the way, the word top talent, Man United don't need top talents now. Man United need established player, right, to be honest. They need established players. It's my opinion. I think maybe I have different standards than all people, to be honest. Different standards than everyone. I think I have different standards for top clubs that should go forward, not backwards, in my opinion. Top talent, develop under Amorim. I don't get it, bro. Maybe it's only me, to be honest with you. Maybe it's only me that have standards. Maybe people like talents and shit like this, but I don't like that. You only sign talent if you have an established left back. Man United don't have an established left wing back. That makes sense, guys. Man United. Oh, sorry. Apologies then. Apologies, because you were talking about him. Like, for example, if you have a starting striker, you go and sign a talent. But if you need to fill in, if you're a Man United and you need to fill in the place of a left wing back, you go and sign an established player. Can we get the likes to 100? How do we have 260 people here? Maho, they did. They got Delap, who's an established player. You know what I mean? They got Lisandro Martinez, Ugarte. What I mean by this, even though Ugarte might not have worked for PSG, but he was coached under Amorim. He's an international player. You know, he's older. He has experience. That is my point, Harvey Ultra. You get my point? That is my point, Hybrid Ultra. Like, they need to sign, like, in the Premier League, go and try to lure someone. But the problem is their position in the league. There are a lot. Kerekes, Robinson, Nouri. These are established players. You get my point? Now, you sign one of these, and then you get the talent underneath them as a backup. You get my point? Like, imagine if you go and sign someone that is not yet established. I think it's... Let me give you an example for Arsenal, actually, which is very, very good point to talk about Arsenal, because I'm going to move to the Arsenal talk as well. Let me give you an example about Arsenal. Arsenal at the current moment have a hole in the starting 11. In what position? The striker. Is that correct? We all agree, right? We all agree that Arsenal need a starting striker because Kai Havertz is not good enough. We all agree, right? Like, me and you agree that Arsenal need a starting striker. Imagine if Arsenal go and sign now. Yeah, no, but the main one today, which is what we're going to talk about, is a starting striker, right? Imagine if Arsenal go now and sign an up-and-coming player that is not established as a striker. Okay, so what is this? You need the starting striker first, and then if you want to get rid of Havertz, you sign the understudy, the young one, to come and develop. You get my point? I always say that in my team. You know what I mean? If you have a hole in your starting 11, sign an established one as a top club. Then sign the upcoming one. Right? Chelsea are interested. Gazzetta dello Sport. Listen, Gazzetta dello Sport, Abdimas, they are trying to offload Douglas Luiz by any means. They're going to link him to every single one. You know what I mean? Let me check. Douglas Luiz. Chelsea. Let me check. Yeah, Gazzetta dello Sport said that. But I've seen, oh my God. Oh, he's on Man City radar. Yeah, this is the news, guys. Chelsea are interested in signing Juventus midfielder Douglas Luiz on loan until the end of the season. Juventus are trying to get rid of him, by the way. Juventus are trying to get rid of him, but yes. But now, let me go to this news. This is the news, right? No, first, let me before we go to this news, I want to touch on this first. Shocked, just realized that RB Leipzig 0 points in the Champions League. Yes, RB Leipzig are not going to the second. That's why, by the way, Arsenal might be able to lose this. This is fucked up. So keep your, number one, keep your hands. I'm not going to have a rant. I'm not going to have a meltdown. I'm not going to have anything. I'm not going to have all of this shit, right? All I'm going to say is that Marcus Thuram is not going to go to Arsenal. Arsenal are not in a place to get Marcus Thuram today. Arsenal are not in a place to get Marcus Thuram today. You aren't going to get Marcus Thuram. Right? 65 million pounds or 60 million pounds. He isn't going to leave Inter that is chasing the league now to go, and he's not going to leave now to go and play for Arsenal. If you go at the end of the season, right, and you try to bid for Thuram that money or more money, fine. You aren't getting that guy this window. So let's get this out of the fucking way, all right? Number two, Marcus Thuram doesn't even suit Arsenal. He doesn't even suit Arsenal at all. He's not a true number 9. He's someone who plays in a 2-striker formation. Even in France, the French national team, he's not the striker. So he isn't the guy to actually get you over. Like, don't worry about Marcus Thuram. Stay out of him. You're not getting Marcus Thuram, so fuck off and go find someone fucking else to get, right? Go find someone else to get. He's fucking like, he's not going to Arsenal, okay? So let's establish this. Now we go to the Matthias Cunha situation with Arsenal, right? Now we go to the Matthias Cunha situation. Let's talk about first, does Matthias Cunha suit Arsenal? Does Matthias Cunha actually suit Arsenal? Is Matthias Cunha what Arsenal? If this guy is the only guy, is this guy the guy that will go and get you over the line in the Premier League? If you spend that much money for Matthias Cunha, do you believe that gets you closer to Liverpool? It does. It does. But I don't think you need him. I would rather Arsenal go spend the money somewhere else. And that is the problem. Matthias Cunha with someone else would be fantastic. For example, Arsenal go and get Matthias Cunha, right? And they go and get a striker. I think, yeah, that might be the case. However, Matthias Cunha is a striker that is not a striker. Does that make sense? Matthias Cunha is a striker that is not actually a striker. That is not a number 9. He likes spaces. He likes to dribble. He likes to have the ball to his feet. Arsenal don't play like that. Unless Arsenal are getting the guy to play him on the left wing. And yeah, so The only way you can get Cunha isolated with the defender to try to dribble is where Martinelli plays on the left side or on the right side. He is not a midfielder at all for Arsenal. I don't think people say he plays left 8. I don't think that Arsenal play with Odegaard, Cunha, and Rice is enough. It's not good, right? It's not good. I don't think that is not a balanced midfielder at all, in my opinion. However, maybe Matthias Cunha can provide something that we don't know about. But my question here is, if Matthias Cunha is on the table for Arsenal, right? If Matthias Cunha is on the table for Arsenal, and by the way, I believe that Matthias Cunha is on the market. This is not linked. This is not news. This is not this. This is not that. The reason why I'm saying this is that Nottingham Forest are in. This is not someone who is just being linked to Arsenal because it's a PR. This is not a PR. Right? This is not a PR. And I'm telling you why it's not a PR. Because Nottingham Forest are interested. Once Nottingham Forest are interested in him, that means he's available. That means that Wolves want to keep him, yes. But in the same time, he hasn't agreed personal terms yet, which is what Ben Jacobs said here. Right? Like, he hasn't agreed personal terms with Wolves. He is trying to leave. There are news this morning that Matthias Cunha is pushing to leave. You get my point? Like, there are news that he's pushing to leave this morning. So Arsenal should go. That's Ben Jacobs. It's literally Ben Jacobs. So it's the news is confirmed by Ben Jacobs. That is literally Ben Jacobs. It's literally his account. So, like, literally his account. Yeah, but once Ben Jacob tweet that, that means he's confirming the news by that journalist. Ben Jacob is not someone. No, you don't understand how it works. Once if Fabrizio Romano credits someone, he's confirming that news, but he's crediting that guy. Does that make sense? Like, if Fabrizio Romano or David Ornstein, sometimes Fabrizio Romano tweets something and then he's saying credit to this guy, that journalist. That means they are confirming the news, but they're crediting the original. He's not taking it to himself. He's not taking the credit for it. I hope that makes a lot of sense. So I hope that makes a lot of sense to you. You're just trying to... Ben Jacob is reliable or not reliable? That is questionable, to be honest with you. That is question. But no, if Nottingham Forest and Arsenal are in for Cunha, he's definitely choosing Arsenal. What the fuck are we talking about here? There is no way he's gonna choose Forest over Arsenal. Are we mad? No, he's definitely gonna choose Arsenal, in my opinion. He's definitely. But Matthias Cunha, though. Dan Mukbel is saying that he's Nottingham Forest are interested. I actually believe that Arsenal should go. I'm going to repeat this again. I'm just going to repeat this again. Arsenal should go for Eucharist. I don't know why the fuck Arsenal are not going for Eucharist. You know, it was reported that Arsenal are not even trying to get Eucharist. And I'm like, what is wrong with you, bro? Why? Why are you not in for Eucharist if he's available? If Eucharist if you can get Eucharist from Sporting Lisbon, why? Why? Why aren't you in for Eucharist? And I'm like, Matthias Cunha is good and everything, but Eucharist is better. Eucharist is what you need, bro. He's not cheaper than him. I think Eucharist is 80 million pounds. I think Wolves are going to ask for a lot of money. However, I disagree. I would say Osimhen, Eucharist, Cisco. Osimhen, Eucharist. By the way, I don't think Cisco is good, but he's not like, wow, amazing. You know what I mean? He's not amazing, to be honest. But Yeah, yeah. The problem is Eucharist is the money is a lot of money though up front. So I agree with you, Jacobs here. I agree with you. But you know what? I was speaking to Igal yesterday, to be honest, on the phone, and Igal is saying that Arsenal. This is what Igal said, right? And I hear the argument. I disagree with him, and he said that Arsenal are afraid to make a mistake in this transfer window because they don't believe, that's what he thinks, that they will win the league this season, and they are afraid to overpay for a player that will derail the transfer market. And in that sentence, I'm like, you're literally telling people, if you're Arsenal Football Club and that's how you think, you're like, fuck this season, write it off. We are going to try again next season. And that is so defeatist, to be honest. That is garbage. That is absolutely one of the worst, right? One of the worst attitudes. I don't believe Vigal thinks like this. He told me that he doesn't. He said that I want to sign a striker this window. I want to go and try to win the league this window. You know what I mean? I want to go and get, and like he said, the problem is we as the fans are completely different way of thinking than Arsenal. And I believe so. I believe the majority of the fans think differently than Arsenal. Arsenal Football Club and the owners and the manager and everyone. The manager is crying for signing, right? The manager is crying for signings, but the owners won't give him that. The owners won't give him that. But in my opinion, if Arsenal, I'm going to tell you guys something, to be honest with you. If Arsenal write off this season, and with the way Manchester City are doing business at the current moment, and the way Liverpool might do business because they haven't signed anyone, and the way Chelsea are looking to get Delap or an Osimhen or whatever in the summer or someone, what is the percentage of Arsenal winning the league next season? I believe Arsenal should go all in this window and try. Liverpool, they're good. They're 6 points ahead. Arsenal should go and get a striker this window. Give Arteta the tools and let him go. The reason why I believe the Arsenal should go fucking strong, very, very strong in this window, and very strong in this window to try to end the season on a very high note. By the way, if Arsenal, and I explained this to the panel yesterday on Dan Potts' channel, if Arsenal end the season on a bad note, on a low note, I believe it will derail their chances of, I believe it will derail their chances of starting the season strong next season. Do you believe that? Because Liverpool are gonna go big in the summer. I'm telling you, I have this belief. I have this belief that Liverpool will go big. And the reason why, and I'm gonna repeat this again, if they don't go in their window, they most likely won't go in the summer. Evra. Listen, I'm a true believer that Arsenal are the most spoken club, the most spoken about. I don't know how to construct that sentence. Can someone construct it and help me in the chat? Arsenal are the most spoken about club now on pundits and everybody. There is a reason why for it. Because Arsenal now, at the current moment, went backwards this season, right? The problem is that Cronies have a completely different direction than what the fans want. The Cronies have different directions. If Liverpool this season have been outside of the top four because of no signings, the reason why Liverpool are not spoken about enough, because Liverpool are top of the league, so there is no storm happening at the club. But the problem is most talked about club. Yes, most talked about club. Thank you. The problem with Arsenal now is that Arsenal are linked to Cisco. Arsenal are linked to Cisco. Arsenal are linked with this guy. Arsenal are interested in Kunia. Arsenal are monitoring Eucharist situation. But Arsenal need to go and Confirm. Do something. Fucking get it. Give Cunha. Give Cunha tomorrow. My man, I wanna say something. W's for my guy, for Lee. W's for my guy, for Lee, for supporting the channel all the way from America, of course, from the United States. Hit that like button. W's for my guy for dropping the 20-piece. AMT as well. W's for my guy, AMT, Whitney, for supporting the channel. Listen. W's for these guys for supporting the channel by dropping the 20-piece. Thank you so much. $20 super chat. Appreciate the donation. Thank you so much. It helps the channel massively, by the way. Lately, it helps the channel massively. Super chats and likes and comments and everything helps the channel. Appreciate you so much, my man. Appreciate AMT who's always supporting. All the people that support the channel. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. The problem is, if you're talking about Arsenal today, you're talking about a club that hasn't won the league title in 20 years. I've never won the Champions League. And they were on the verge of winning the league back-to-back seasons. The Cronies need to fucking align their priorities. And that comes from the fans in the stadiums. I was speaking to Dan Potts yesterday. And for the people that didn't watch the show, and Dan Potts said that someone literally in the stadium, and Dan Potts don't lie, he told him, Dan, why do you always complain? Yeah, we aren't 5th or 8th. We're 2nd. What the fuck, bro? This is the mentality of a football fan. Wallah al-Azim, you hear this. You hear these fans talk. You hear some of these people. He's like telling him, we're not 8th. We're not 5th. We're 2nd, ya akhi. Stop complaining. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? You literally went back-to-back challenging. Demand the club to sign Kunia and go from them. Demand. Go, bro. Bro, I didn't go to rattle anyone, Tom. I didn't go to rattle anyone. I went to just argue and have a discussion with them. Arsenal are going to wait till things go horribly wrong, then rebuild after winning nothing. They didn't act during our winning window. Top 4 FC. And that is the problem with the Cronies. Arsenal, by the way, Arsenal in the summer had a chance to go and get a top striker that might have helped him during the season. You know what? And don't talk to me about the money. These are fucking billionaires. Chelsea are figuring it out with PSR. Why can't the Kroenke figure it out? Why Chelsea owners can figure out a way to get players in, sign that, do this? Why can't the Cronies do it? Are they smarter? Are the Chelsea owners and the board of directors smarter than the Cronies and the people that work with? Oh, these guys have IQ of 170. These guys have IQ of 110, for example. That's fucking weird, isn't it? Right? Like, they had a chance in the summer to go and absolutely get some, like these are billionaires. These are businessmen. They run businesses with billions. You get my point? Like, seriously, these guys run businesses with billions, right? Because the difference between FSG, and I'm telling you something, Liverpool fans, when you complain, your owners are fucking cheap, right? They have the money, but they don't want to spend it. But Arsenal, PR, that's coming from the Cronies, always inject this thing like, but we don't have the money. We're behind in PSR. So they do this, you know what I mean? The difference is Liverpool have never said we are managing PSR or FFP. They never. They always say we are studying the market. Liverpool, you know how Liverpool work? We're waiting for opportunity. We study players. We do this, we do that. But Arsenal PR, they and I don't know how they fucking get into journalists and but they have like an army, bro, the Cronies. They have an army of people. They keep like because every time you talk to someone, they tell you, well, but Arsenal are managing PSR. They are fed this, bro. This is fed by the Cronies. So they always have an excuse not to go and sign. You get my point? There is always that excuse. FSG don't do that. Like, they always do this, bro. And I don't believe the Cronies. I don't believe that the Cronies have no money, by the way. I genuinely don't. It's pure PR, bro. Pure PR. FSG, as Osama said, they're fucking cheap. We know they are cheap, they're cheap. Right? But fucking the Cronies, and I hate this, bro. I hate this. I'm like, I know you have the money, bro. You fucking went and you were ready to get Cisco. You were ready to go Nico Williams. Where did the money go from the summer until today? What happened to these 50 to 60 million pounds that you were gonna spend? If no, but we don't have money. No, you were like, we can't. Like, we can't spend money because we're managing PSR. Oh, how can Man City spend that money? How can Chelsea spend that money? Well, you Cronies are bozos. You're feeding people false information. Because Nobbins exposed them in the last thing. I am not an undercover. So people know that I'm not an undercover supporter. I have the same passion for football because I want clubs to do better. And the reason why Arsenal is a club that I speak about, right, is because they fucking haven't won the league for 20 years. How hard is it to understand? Arteta has been coaching this team for 5 years. Khalas, 5 years marks, it's gone. Trophies. You need to win something. Mo, are Inter going through the top 8? Yes. My man, yes. We're winning, inshallah, today. And we're going to be top 8. We're going to be top 8. I promise you, Sharma. I have faith in the team. I have faith. Champions League, bro, we know how to win. That Leverkusen game was a one-off. We know how to win, my man. Today, we're winning, bro. I promise. Away from home, it doesn't matter. We're winning today, broski. We're going top 8. We're going top 8, Sharma. We're winning top 8. Brown Breaker saying time for Cronies to value legacy and history over stability. I 100% agree with you. My man, 100% I agree with you. That is, without a shadow of a doubt, it should be, and also it should be the fans in the stadium. That is, when I was asking Kenny and DG Bay yesterday and Dan Potts, it's literally this, bro. It's literally that. It's like the fans in the stadium should demand to win, not like we're 5th or 8th. Like, what about a small banner? Sign a striker. Someone take a banner in the stadium, sign a striker. Tell the owners that we want someone. We want trophies. Like a small banner. All the clubs do this. Adi. All the clubs in the world. Can someone tell me in England, is it allowed to carry a banner inside? Is it allowed to carry a banner inside the stadium? Yeah, just small banner, like a section of the fans telling the Cronies, we need a striker. There is 9 days left in the window. Just a small banner, yahi. Just do it. A small banner inside the stadium so the Cronies know that the fans want. Why are fans so afraid of inside the stadium to criticize? Adi. People criticize their owners, adi. People criticize a player. Maybe they will wake up. It's okay. Like sometimes I feel like there is a lot of like, get behind the lads. Get behind the lads, boys. Behind the lads. I'm like, yes. Behind the lads and support and cheer. But also you gotta like have this thing, you know what I mean? Like Liverpool fans. Liverpool, a small banner in the stadium. Someone sneak in a banner and like, we want strikers. We want signings. FSG like Hussam did. Fly in a plane. Yeah, they do it howdy. Hussam did it with Liverpool. Yeah, like Arsenal fans, maybe people in the stadium should do that. It's okay. It's not a big deal though. Like I feel like if you do that, you'll be labeled negative. No, you still want to win. You want to win and you think like everyone is entitled to the same as Liverpool. Why there is no banner for now? FSG give Salah a contract, for example. Why not? Why not? عادي. It's okay. And that's my problem with some people. It's okay. Give Salah a contract, small banner. Because Arsenal need to start signing people. You need to fucking sign someone. The new catchphrase in the fan base is like, I'll back Arteta till the end. Why at the end? End of what? Hell, if someone, I told Dan Potts yesterday, when people tell you we're second, until when? Until when you're second? Like, how long? How long would you stay second? Like, how long? Oh my God, I'll back Arteta till the end. Like the guy that says, I'm in love with Arteta, I love the manager. I see he's given everything. Yeah, I saw a video yesterday from a podcast that people will talk about Arsenal. The people will talk about Arsenal. And I'm just going to say this, right? And then, because this video really, like, it kind of got me anxious a little bit. The guy is saying that I see Arsenal and the players give everything. And I want to ask you as an Arsenal fan, isn't that the default though? Do you think if I put you on the pitch, if you're an Arsenal supporter and I put you on the pitch, wouldn't you give everything? Wouldn't you give everything as an Arsenal supporter? I promise you, you would die on the pitch because you would kill to play for Arsenal and to be like an Arsenal player and put the shirt and be on the pitch with them. So that is by default, should be the default. Giving everything on the pitch, by the way, is not an extra. That is not, you're not doing me a favor. As a fan, you're not doing me a favor. Does that make sense? Like that is normally when people tell me, but he's giving everything on the pitch. What if is his everything is not good enough? I don't care about you giving me everything, by the way. That should be the you fucking get paid millions. And you play for the biggest, or some of the biggest clubs in the world. If it's Liverpool, if it's Man City, if it's Arsenal, if it's Man United. Giving everything on the pitch should be a default. Right? Like, oh my God, I am behind Arteta. I see him passionate about the club. I see him giving everything. I see the players giving everything. Fuck off. Fuck off. They should give everything anyway. Like sometimes when people say, but Robertson at Liverpool is giving everything. What if his everything is not good enough for my club? For example, like a lot of people say, for example, a player at Inter, but he's trying. Well, he fucking should try. He's getting paid to try and to give everything at Inter. He's getting paid to try. No. But Napoli don't own Victor Osimhen. Napoli don't own Victor Osimhen, my guy. That is false information. Napoli don't own Victor Osimhen. So to me, I'm looking at this situation with Kunia and I'm like, Arsenal have to trigger. Arsenal have to trigger now. If the guy, it's literally the guy wants to leave. The guy wants to leave, Cunha. So maybe I'm mistaken. I thought, is he on loan to Fenerbahce? He's a Napoli player. Because there was a release clause that would allow him to leave Fenerbahce to go somewhere else. So that release clause is going to get paid. Okay. Sorry. Thank you for correction. Thank you for the correction. I appreciate you guys. He's on loan to Galatasaray, sorry. Yes, he's on loan to Galatasaray, so I'm sorry, apologies. But people can do the release clause. Oh, fucking Napoli are fucking weird. So Victor Osimhen is gonna go to Man United. Okay, hold on. Where is that? Okay. Osimhen, Man United. Let me check that news. This is false news, is it? Okay, let me see the news. No, I don't see the news. Someone send me the link then. Someone send me the link. Well, if Nottingham Forest go and get Cunha ahead of Arsenal, there should be riots. If Arsenal are interested in Cunha and they don't trigger that because they are waiting for the summer opportunity, that's a load of bullshit, bro. Wallahi, loads of bullshit. The trophies are the friends we made along the way. It is the friends we made along the way. It's the great moments we live. It's the emotions that we feel inside the stadium. You know, all of these things I heard. It's the moments, the last minute winners. It's the passion that we see from the players. It's the passion we see from the manager. These are the moments we like football. These are the moments we love football. That is why we support our team. We get behind the boys because there are a lot of... Nathan, I am not criticizing fans at all to support their coach. I'm not. I never. All of this, I said one thing, the Cronies. The fans should have the banner for the Cronies. Arteta's not going to fork the money, Nathan, so don't accuse me of something I didn't do. You're not that guy, bro. And now you are lying, and I don't know you like that. Yeah, why aren't Chelsea going for Osimhen? Apparently, Chelsea are going for Delap. Ben Jacobs has said that Chelsea holds strong against they are viewed as many industry insiders in the pole position to land his signature. Ipswich don't wish to sell, but summer exit is realistic. It's all about the money, though. It is all about the money, though. For Chelsea, my man. What do you mean I like riots? I never said fans should always do that. Inter fans, when they do this, applaud them. If you don't like something and you want to change, I am a true believer that fans make the club what they are. Fans make clubs what they are. Yeah, Osimhen's salary and wage is high. But if Arsenal don't sign somebody, I don't believe so. 60 million is a lot of players that only played half a season at top level. So no, I don't believe so. What do you mean? You should riot. Maybe I was joking, but yeah, you should riot. It should be a march or something, not a riot, you know, like not breaking stuff. But there should be a march, banners in the stadium. If Garnacho 60, Delap is 60. So no, I agree with you. If Garnacho 60, Delap is 60. Garnacho, I don't like this Garnacho news. I hope that it goes to Napoli because I know that he's not going to do anything at Napoli. He's not going to be amazing at Napoli. And Napoli are going for the league title. So I genuinely believe that. I hope that Chelsea don't sign him. Osimhen, the wages is different. That is one. Why would Osimhen join the worst Man United? I don't know. Arsenal, again, by the way, I'm going to say something. Fucking Osimhen on the table. Why aren't Arsenal in for Osimhen? There is a certain amount of money. You aren't going to overpay for Osimhen. I genuinely believe that Osimhen will suit Arsenal to the T. If Osimhen goes to Arsenal, people will see how good of a player he is. He's not even old, bro. He's not even old. I don't understand why Osimhen is not on the table. Guys, there's about 400 of you here. Can we get to 200 likes live? This will push the video. Guys, let's get to 200 likes. Hit that like button. We're 70 likes away from 200. There's about 200 of you that haven't hit the like. I'm asking 70 of you to hit that like button. Right? Hit that like button, people. Come on, let's get to 200 likes. The like button, if you don't know, looks like thumbs up underneath the live chat. Listen, woke up to do this show. Got a straight facts later. He hit that like button before the show started. Like 70 times. Hit that like button, people, underneath the live chat. Hit that like button. By the way, if you look at the table now, the Premier League table, if you look at the Premier League table, it's kind of crazy how we look at the Premier League table today. It's kind of crazy how we look at the Premier League and, you know what I mean? Like, just, do we think Arsenal can catch Liverpool? Or do we think Chelsea can catch Liverpool? I don't know, to be honest with you. I actually don't know. Like, give me out the Prem table. Yes. If we look at the Premier League table now, the current moment, Chelsea are 40 points. I actually believe that the problem with this table is Manchester City. The problem with this table is Man City. Because I believe that Man City can go and win some games and actually put everyone in panic mode. I don't believe they can catch Liverpool. I don't think that they can catch Liverpool. But I believe that Man City can win games, especially because I don't believe they're going to win against Arsenal at the Emirates, but I wouldn't exclude it. But I wouldn't exclude it, to be honest. But the problem is Man City. On this table is Man City. Because Man City are the team that with all these signings, they can go out of the 16 games left and win like 12. If they win 12, that gets them to 76 points. Sorry. If they win 12, that gets them to 70 points or 80 points. It gets them to 70 points. So 12, 36. So Man City, I think, can get to like 79 points or something like that. And that is the problem for everyone. That is a problem for everyone because if Man City push, someone will be out. Nottingham Forest, Chelsea, Newcastle will be out of the top 5. But that is completely like, if we look at the transfer window now and how Arsenal should act, and I don't know why Castro is saying that I don't know why people are still saying, sorry, I kind of like looked at 40. If they get, believe it or not, Ross, I studied tons of math in my life. And my brain is fried now. Man City are in 38, 12 games, 36, they get 74 points. But I believe they can draw 2 games, get 76 or something like that. Yes. If they win 12 games, it's literally the right one. 74. Actually, you made me doubt myself. 38 plus 36. How much is that? You're exposed. 38 plus 36, 12 games winning. That is 74. See? My brain is not fried after all. You're a fraud. What did I said that? Why would you want Kunia over Osimhen? I believe Osimhen will suit Arsenal better, to be honest with you. I genuinely believe that. That I believe he will suit us. I believe that will suit you better. Without a shadow of a doubt in my mind. So I don't understand why we're sitting here and you're talking about, oh my God, bro. Oh my God. This is the question in the Premier League. Too much risk, Prem proven. Are you mad? Too much risk? Not yet. Not yet. But we'll talk about it in a second now. That Salah contract, which is the last point I'm going to talk about, actually. There are the news about Alexander Isak thing. That is so strange that the news of Alexander Isak, the last part of the show. Let's get to 200 likes, guys. Let's get to 200 likes. The Salah thing with Liverpool, when he dropped a hint yesterday and saying hopefully more than another 50, that is a hint of him staying, right? But the news about Isak dropping along with the Salah thing is that if Salah leaves, do we think that Isak is the replacement for Salah? Do you guys think that Isak is the replacement for Mohamed Salah, for example? Do we think that? Do we think that Isak is the replacement for Mohamed Salah? Like he's the Marquez. This is how they're going to replace the goals of Mohamed Salah by getting Isak? Maybe. But if you want to, you can text me on Twitter. My Twitter DMs are open. My Instagram DMs are open. But I genuinely have a problem with this Mohamed Salah situation, by the way, until this moment. I have a problem. No, I think you missed my point. To replace the goals, bro. Replace the goals. That means he becomes But because you want to get a right winger, that will replace Mohamed Salah and get you the output, Maestro. There is no right winger that will get you there unless you go and sign Mbappe or you sign someone from that ilk. So the only way to replace Mohamed Salah is to get a striker that will get you 20, 25 goals, which is Alexander Isak. You get my point? But I don't believe this is going to happen. I don't believe. The only way, by the way, Isak leaves, in my opinion, if Newcastle don't make Champions League and he wants to play Champions League. That's the only way that Isak leaves Newcastle. Do you guys agree? Even if you have Newcastle fans here, do you guys agree that that is how the only way Isak? I believe that Isak won't leave if Newcastle make Champions League. Isak will not leave Newcastle unless Newcastle don't make Champions League. I believe at that point, clubs like Liverpool or Arsenal or anybody can go and try to convince Isak to leave. You know my point? And that's the thing. But if Newcastle make Champions League, I don't believe that he will leave Newcastle. The problem with this Salah situation at the current moment, which is we're going to talk about Salah, is that Salah now, he hasn't signed with anyone yet. PSG actually denied interest in Mohamed Salah. I don't think Salah suits PSG at all. I don't think Salah wants PSG. PSG model has been different than signing top-notch players at the current moment. They sign young players. You know what I mean? The problem is now, I believe for the money that Salah wants, there are only two options. And the thing about that I know that the owners of Liverpool are playing on that one. Liverpool owners are playing on that the only place that will offer Salah that much money now, that's my opinion, is Saudi Arabia. And clearly, Salah doesn't want to go to Saudi Arabia. Clearly, Mohamed Salah, he doesn't want to go now to Saudi Arabia. He wants to delay the Saudi Arabia for later. I don't know why. Maybe family things. Because I believe the money he wants, the 400K a week or whatever, the only place that will offer him this is Liverpool or Saudi. Real Madrid are not offering him that much money. Real Madrid are not even in for him. The only other club that can afford that, Barcelona, don't have the money. They have Lamine Yamal on the right side, so they don't need Salah. So the only club that Chelsea are not, I'm just throwing names, Arsenal aren't, Man City will not sign Mohamed Salah. So the only two clubs in the world that can offer that much money are PSG or Saudi Arabia. And I believe that Liverpool owners know this. And they are negotiating their way into a cheaper contract. They are like to him, well, if you want to stay, this is how much money we're offering. We're offering 2 years or whatever they're offering him. Less one than he wants. You know what I mean? Also, they're going to tell him, but you're going to AFCON next season as well. Who knows what is going to happen? They are afraid of Mohamed Salah dropping after AFCON. So you want to get paid 400K a week, but you're going to go to AFCON. What if your form dropped and we commit to 3 years? You know what I mean? And by the way, the Saudis are not idiots. They know what is going on. They aren't going to go on and spend that money. They aren't going to go and spend that money. They aren't going to go and offer Liverpool a 200 million again like what they did before. If Liverpool are looking to sign to get Mohamed Salah, they have to understand that Mohamed Salah, if he leaves Liverpool, he's going to leave a little bit on a cheaper option. That is my point about this. But in my opinion, there is, looking from outside to Liverpool, I have to say one thing, that I'm afraid of the season to Liverpool if Salah doesn't sign and they let it go and they let it go until the end of the season. That is not good. It's not good for their season, actually. It is not good for their season. If they leave a Van Dijk. So imagine if you have your 3 best players without a contract extension until the end of the season. That's not good. I think that will play. And a lot of people say, oh, Salah is professional. It plays in your head because people speak to you on a daily basis. You'll talk to your wife about it. You'll talk to your agent about it. You'll talk to other people about it. And I believe that will be a problem for Liverpool, in my opinion. Salah doesn't sign for Liverpool. Like, it's just psychologically and just as human beings, your future is not secured yet. It will play in his head, and that will be a problem for Liverpool. This is why Liverpool will be 10 times more stable if they go and know if Salah is staying or leaving. And they know now, not later. They know today. Like Liverpool need to know today if Salah is going to stay or leave. Today. Are you leaving? Are you staying? And the problem is, no one from the Liverpool side is talking. Only Salah is talking. Like only Salah is vocal about it in the media. None of the Liverpool people has come out and said we're negotiating the contract with Mohamed Salah. We want him to stay at the club. Like Mohamed Salah is this, Mohamed Salah is that. Richard Hughes and other people haven't come out and said that we want this guy. Like, so basically the guy is calling you out and you're like, well, I'm not going to say anything. So they're leaving it to speculations for people to think, is he really leaving? Like a lot of you guys believe that he's leaving. A lot of you guys believe that Salah is, a lot of Liverpool fans believe that Salah is leaving. He won't sign. That the owners are disgrace and they aren't going to offer him a contract. Right? That is a problem. That is a problem because Mohamed Salah knows about the social media. Mohamed Salah reads the news. People will, if he doesn't read it himself, someone will tell him. Someone will tell him. Why haven't anyone spoken about it now? I hope that he stays, my man. I really don't want Salah to leave Liverpool. To be honest with you, I don't want Salah. I don't want Salah to leave Liverpool. I want to watch Mohamed Salah play at Liverpool. I don't watch the Saudi League. So I only watch the Premier League and Inter. Right? So I don't watch the Saudi League. So I want to watch Mohamed Salah play. I want to watch Marmoush play. So I'm happy that Marmoush went to Manchester City because I want to watch and I want to watch Marmoush as well. Can you, Lex, can you put the link in the chat or send me the link on Twitter or Instagram, please? Can you put the link? They said Mohamed Salah is negotiating. So can you put the link in the chat or send me the link on Instagram or Twitter? You'll find him. It's Judge Mo on Twitter. Footy Judge Mo. To do that. Guys, 22 likes away for 200. Hit that like button, people. Come on. Support the channel. There's a super chat that I didn't do. No, there's no super chat that I didn't do. I did all of them. So for me, I'm looking at the situation for Liverpool. It can derail your season. It can derail your season without a shadow of a doubt. So you need to literally tie this guy to the contract today. That is my take on this. It's garbage. Yeah. Just send me, bro. Send me something on. Send me a message and we'll talk. Send me a message and we'll talk. Mo, don't lie. You watch Elche for Patrick Dorgu like all Man United. Liverpool make opening contract offer to Mohamed Salah. Does not mean agreement done or close. Any outcome expected to take time, but Salah, Virgil have all received proposals, talks from Liverpool. Okay. That is December 8th. So that contract was rejected. Thank you so much. Appreciate you so much. Thank you. Let me put it on the screen for the people. Let me put it on the screen for the people. Aboud, I'm telling you, Aboud. That is what I mean. And people say, Mo, why would you support Marmoush? Ya akhi, I want Marmoush to succeed, ya akhi. People don't understand that I want Marmoush to succeed. With all my heart. Double is for my guy, Aboud, guys, for dropping the 50 piece. Thank you, Aboud, for supporting the channel. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Aboud Habibi, for supporting the channel. We hope Marmoush do well. I really can't wait to see Marmoush play for City, actually. People think that I would be against him. I really hope. Marmoush does very, very well for City, actually. And I know, Mo, you hate City. Mo, you hate City. I don't hate City or anything. I want Marmoush to do amazing at Man City too. I want him to score loads of goals. No, I will never support a player against Inter. It doesn't matter if they're Egyptian or not Egyptian. Never, ever. But thank you so much, Aboud, for super chat. For the Mohamed Salah situation, 50 guinea. Ikram. Nuruddin. How the fuck do you think I have an agenda against Marmoush? I just said that I want Marmoush to do well. Why are you deluded? Why are you deluded? Why are you deluded, ya akhi? I really want Marmoush to do. You think I will sit here and want Marmoush to do bad? Have some shame and decorum, ya akhi. Have some shame and decorum. I want Marmoush to score loads of goals. Buckets. Like, seriously, bro. I can never win. I can never win, wallah. I can never, ever win. Why would I have an agenda against an Egyptian guy? What the fuck, bro? I can never win on this fucking YouTube world. If I praise Arsenal, I'm a glazer. If I criticize Arsenal, I'm a hater. If I praise Salah, I only praise him because he's an Egyptian. If I criticize him, I have an agenda against him. If I say Man City, I don't want to see Man City win the league because I hate Man City, even if I explain my situation. If I say I want Marmoush to do good, I'm a traitor. Traitor to who? I don't know. Right? If I criticize Man United, who are 13th, I hate Man United. Right? I hate Man United. If I criticize, even though they're fucking 13th, like, I criticize them, I'm a fucking hater. You're 13th. So, should I praise you? Like, should I sit here and praise Man United? No, you're 13th. If I criticize Spurs who are in a relegation battle, right? Mo, when you say what's the point of Spurs, why don't you appreciate? How do I appreciate Spurs? Since I watched the Premier League, Spurs have won one trophy that I deem irrelevant. Right? I deem irrelevant. And then they're like, oh my God, Mo, why did you praise Salah yesterday and criticize him today? Because he had a good game yesterday and he fucking stank the pitch today, for example. Mo, why did you say Arsenal will win the league in the beginning of the season, but now you're hating on him? Because they were great in the end of last season and I thought they would start good, but now they are not playing well, so I criticize him. But you flip-flop like this. So why don't you say that the club fucking flip-flop? So why did it me that flip-flop? Why didn't Arsenal that flip-flopped? So Arsenal fucking flip-flopped as a team, flip-flop. A Man City started the season winning a lot of games. They fucking flip-flopped, not me. Arsenal flip-flopped, not me. Your team flip-flopped, not Mo. Fucking weird, bro. Like people say, Mo, you have been. Oh, Mo, why did you say Arsenal win the league? Why did you say Arsenal win the league and now you flip-flop? Because your club flip-flop, not me. You flip-flop. Your club, the club you support, fucking flip-flop. Not me, yeah. Fuck. Fucking cringe. It triggers me so much when people say flip-flop, bro. It triggers me so much when people say flip-flop. You know what I mean? You're like, when they say flip-flop, because your club flip-flop. Like, it's just fucking retarded, bro. It's so strange, bro. Liverpool have a king and City have a pharaoh. Yeah. E-ink. Wallahi. Like, we'll see what Marmoush does if let me do this. You fucking Pep Guardiola. If you dare to fucking ruin Omar Marmoush like you ruined Jack Grealish and prevent him, right? And prevent him from playing football and dribbling and trying to shooting, you have blood on your hand and I'm coming for you. Wallahi. You Pep Guardiola, if you do to Omar Marmoush what you did to Grealish, right? I'm gonna be after you, bro. I am not gonna, I'm gonna call you out in every stream I go if you don't let Marmoush play good football. You Pep Guardiola, seriously, bro. You Pep Guardiola. If you ruin Omar Marmoush, you fraud. If you be Omar Marmoush becomes a robot or becomes a back pass merchant or become another pop pass back, I am coming for you, bro. I'm coming for you. To ruin Omar Marmoush, I'm gonna bro, and you're never gonna hear the end of it, bro. You're never gonna hear the end of it, bro. If you ruin Omar Marmoush, you bozo, like you ruined the Jack Grealish from Aston Villa, I'm gonna be after you. I promise you this. Like if he becomes a pop pass back, bro, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, bro. If you ruin Omar Marmoush, bro, because this guy, right, for the future, he's gonna become the representative of the Egyptian football in the Premier League. Don't ruin it, bro. I'm serious, bro. If I see Omar Marmoush doing what Jack Grealish does, if I see Omar Marmoush getting the ball and passing back on the side, I'm just, bro, I'm criticizing you, bro. I'm like, because I think that Omar Marmoush going to City is bad, bro. But if you ruin, bro, like if you ruin Omar Marmoush, Pep Guardiola, you're finished. Wallah, you're fucking finished. You're so finished. You don't understand. Like, seriously, bro. You're finished. Finished. Don't fucking ruin Omar Marmoush. Don't ruin Omar Marmoush. He needs to stay good. He needs to stay good. Fucking, if he ruins them, bro, I promise you. Anyway, can we get to 200? That's 5 likes away. I am Egyptian. I'll find where Pep hides, bro. I'll find him. I'll find where Pep hides. If you ruin Omar Marmoush. Yeah. Wallahi, Jason, I make this show not for kids. And I'm just being myself, Jason. That's just, I'm being myself with the people. I can try to reduce the swearing a little bit. I can reduce the swearing if that offends you so much. If that offends you so much. Right? If that offends you so much, I can try. But did Jack Grealish get better? Did Jack Grealish get better? Huh? Did Jack Grealish get better? Did Jack Grealish get better? Did Jack Grealish get better? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself that. So you're so sure that Omar Marmoush should get better? Just do it, bro. Just do it, bro. Just ask yourself that. Jack Grealish won a treble, but he didn't get better. You can't tell me that Jack Grealish got better. You can't tell me that. But listen, people, we're above 200. We're above 200 likes. I want to appreciate. That's actually a very, very good show. I'm going to try to make this consistent, to be honest, every day. But I want you guys to do something for me. Turn on the notification bell. Put the notification for the channel. It helps the channel massively. Massively. So hit the like button. Turn on the notification bell, to be honest with you guys. Because it helps the algorithms. No, the algorithms are not our friend at the current moment. It is not Putty Judge Mo's friend. And I want the algorithm to be back for the channel. So turn on that notification bell. Like the video if you haven't. And turn on the notification bell. The algorithms have been shit in January, to be honest with you guys. Just between me and you. I'm in Cairo. And I'm still in Cairo. So yeah, we will try. Hit that like button. This will take you to the lead with Gunnar. And I'm going to see you on Straight Facts at 3:30 UK time. And I will see you guys then. We are out of here, people. Thank you so much for everyone that supported the channel, liked the video, did everything. Appreciate you guys.